My name is Logan Powell. I'm a senior from Montgomery, Alabama, and studying political science here at Auburn. I grew up in Montgomery. I always grew up around Auburn. My parents both went here, my sisters both went here, my aunt, my grandparents, so third generation, so grew up coming to games. So when it comes time to decide about 10th grade, 11th grade, starting to look around, I did look some other places. I think I always knew my heart was here, and so ended up here. I do remember telling my parents the night that we won the SEC championship game in 2010, so that was really special. I think I actually told my sister that night, and being able to come with my parents and knowing she was going to find out there at Toomer's Corner after we won, being able to tell her there was a really cool moment. So yeah, I mean, I think I always knew I would end up here. It's obviously a very special place and have deep roots with the family. So I remember I've always grown up with an interest in politics, and I remember 2004 when George Bush ran against Al Gore. I remember, the very close election. I remember my mom waking me up and saying, come watch this. This is going to be history in the making. As close of an election it was. So I think that's my farthest back memory of being interested in politics, and ever since then did some youth and government programs growing up, and so I knew that coming to Auburn I wanted to study political science. That's what I cared about, that's what I was passionate about. I think the unique thing about the college as a whole and political science is just gaining perspective from students. We talk about different issues in the classroom, so being able to hear how every student thinks on the same issue and just expanding your perspective in that way I think is super beneficial. I think I came in knowing I wanted to plug in areas outside the classroom. I'm in a fraternity, so I knew I wanted to do that, but I also knew I wanted to do SGA or something like SGA. So I came in, and the big event was something I did freshman year. A guy in the fraternity said, "Hey, I think you should get involved with this." And I think I was on a leadership in a small leadership role my freshman year, but also just enjoyed the day of volunteering. So I think I knew coming in that I wanted to be involved in something extracurricular. I didn't necessarily know it was going to be SGA, but I remember Kirby Turner, she was SGA president my freshman year, that first semester. I remember watching him speak at Convocation and thinking, man, that's so cool, and thinking that would be such a cool opportunity. And so it's very humbling and a cool and like a strange way, I guess, to look back at that and think, I looked up to him so much, and now for whatever reason I'm in this role, and it's my job to be that role model to others. I think the one thing that you learn through this is the importance of community and the importance of teamwork. I mean, I remember coming in thinking, man, this is going to be a tough year, and I've got a very full plate, and that is true. But through that, I've learned the importance of depending on other people and the benefits of that, and not just selfishly, but how when you depend on other people on your team, it helps them as well. It helps all of you grow, and it's important that you look to one another. So we have a 6-person team, including myself, and so we're great friends, and that to me is the biggest factor in a successful year together, is that we enjoy being around one another. There's 25,000 students and 25,000 different ideas of what Auburn looks like in an ideal scenario. So you learn to kind of hear different opinions and think for yourself, what best represents the student body as a whole. Yes, easily. 2013 Iron Bowl, rushing the field after the game. I'll never forget that. I think if you had told me coming in freshman year we'd be doing that after the 2013 Iron Bowl, I wouldn't have believed you. So it was an incredible memory, and I think I'll be telling hopefully grandkids one day about that. So it was awesome. My name is Logan Powell. I'm a senior in political science, and I find my place in the College of Liberal Arts. War Eagle. I was fortunate and blessed enough to win, and I've loved every minute.